Hey, yo, what is up, legends, and welcome back to another HAIKYUU day. Now, you might be thinking, Lockie, wow, you're starting this video off in really high spirits. And I was coming into this intro going to be upset and angry after how we finished off the last video. But in front of me right now is the front cover for the first chapter that we're going to be reading. I think it's safe to say I might be a little bit excited, but I'm just playing around. That last arc finished spectacularly. It was obviously heart-breaking. I didn't expect it to fucking tear me in half like that. Dog, I know like the way I edited around it and how it comes up on the camera, but I was crying, man. Like, it was genuinely heartbroken. And the messages that it conveyed amongst all those feelings, I'm not going to talk about it all again, but you know just how phenomenal it was. I want to say a big thank you to you guys for the support that you showed me on the video. Going in there, a heap of you left so many great comments. I know I couldn't reply to everyone, but trust me, I have gone through and read pretty much every single comment there. So please don't feel like I don't appreciate it, because I do, and it helps me enjoy the experience so much more, getting to go through and read those with you guys there. But I'm very eager to see how this next arc is going to go, because obviously it's the time skip, and I'm seeing a little bit of something right here which gets me a little bit excited. But 3 years has now passed, and I'm hoping they're maybe going to like catch me up on like what happened in those years, or whether we're just going to like leave it. Everyone said to have faith and that the time skip is done spectacularly, so I believe you. And we're also, I know some people said, and I asked my friend, that now the remainder of the story is split up into 2 arcs, and I wasn't sure whether I was just going to do 1 video or 2, but we're going to do 2 videos, so this arc and then the final arc, and then sadly that is going to be the last HAIKYUU day ever, which is crazy. So look, thank you, legends, so much for being here to watch this amazing story along with me, and whatever you all did today, I know you did give it your best. It's always all that matters, and I'm always super, super proud of you guys. Without any further ado, let's kick off this time skip arc. Well, I'm hoping by this image that I see here, which means I might be about to get the one thing I've ever wanted, bro. He's wearing beach volleyball clothes. He's in Brazil. I have this sleeves. I call it sleeve. The like skins that you wear. I have that for when I play. And the chapter's called Challenger. Haven't we had a chapter called Challenger before, bro? I think the sadness is behind us. I think we're coming into happiness and beach volleyball. 2017. Is that the 3-year? Oh, that's Yachi. Oh my God. Business lady, bro. College junior design company intern. Is that her mum? She worked with her mum now? 2017 was so damn, 1 year after the greatest year ever, right? I actually graduated in 2016, which is crazy that was 10 years ago. In the summer of my first year of high school, I wound up joining a club for a sport I'd never given a second thought to before. Interesting, we're getting a Yachi POV right now. The next 2.5 years were a whirlwind of excitement and enthusiasm. In my first year, we made it to the quarterfinals round of the national tournament. The giants of the 3rd year class graduated, new rookies joined the team, we became 2nd years. Wait, oh wait, so Yachi's gonna catch me up on everything. The next summer, we got as far as the inter-high qualifiers. There we lost to Dartech, who punched their ticket to the first national tournament in 11 years. They reached the top 16. Wait, that's so cool and heartbreaking. Look at their upperclassmen up there, like crying and so happy. Look at them crying, bro. I am really happy for them. So wait, so then come fall, we earned a berth in the spring tournament for the 2nd year in a row. We faced Inarizaki again in round 3, and the Mia twins, now 3rd year, squeaked out the win. Fuck. So we lost at our first chance, but then we made it to the spring tournament the 2nd time round, and got knocked out in the 3rd round. And look, you see there's Oran and Kita come to watch, even though they're not there anymore. How cool is that? But they beat us that time. So that would have been then Tanaka and Nishinoya and stuff finished then. The next year, our third year, oh my God, look at them, bro. That's them as third years. We made the spring tournament for a final time, advancing to the semi-finals and center court. We lost to Itiachi Achiyama, placing third in the nation. Holy, I feel so overwhelmed and I have so many feelings right now. They're just, yeah. Here's all this stuff, but as in like emotional stuff, right? Like seeing Datek win, the Mia twins do well, and then we made it all the way here and all the boys there as third years. Kageyama was inundated with offers, but he chose to skip college and go straight to the V-League. Oh, it's the top division. Playing in the top division, he quickly put up eye-popping stats for a teenaged rookie. He is planning to try and break into the foreign league soon. So he finished school and went straight to play in the top league in Japan. Is that right? That's crazy, bro. Straight out of a high schooler. And the Rio Olympics he played for Japan. Holy fuck, I'm pretty sure the Olympics in 2016 were in Rio. Is that right? Or am I tripping? Maybe it was a different one. What is another service ace? Fantastic. Tobio Kageyama, and he's only 19 years old. Wait, and is this Hinata in Brazil? What? It's showing him watching. Suki, Yamaguchi, and I all went to college. Hinata, though, Hinata, please don't die. What is that? No, go away, pessimism. Finally made it. That's him in Brazil. That's the giant statue. See, this looks like he's doing like Uber Eats or something. You know how they have those big backpacks on them that are like the cooler bags? Bon appetit on a bike. But he's here in Brazil watching Kageyama play for Japan on the TV. It's almost reminiscent of like the very first episode, right? When he sees the little giant play and he's riding. I don't know why it's like kind of hitting me in the feels a little bit there, but him after, like, you know, I'm fresh off him just suffering that huge defeat, crying, Kageyama saying and being the one to snap him out, saying like, I'll be the last one to stand on the court, I win again, because he stayed on while Hinata was sick. And then coming in, now he's playing for Japan and Hinata isn't, right? They've been properly separated. School's done. Everyone's gone their separate ways, and he's here in Brazil playing beach volleyball, maybe? Or is he now just a full-time Uber Eater? That's his dream. I love that him and Yachi still talk though. Beach volleyball! Oh, I'm sorry, I need to chill. I am rock hard right now. Since early last year, Hinata's been on the far side of the world. I'm literally going to play beach volleyball tomorrow afternoon to help some friends train for a tournament. I haven't played in months and I'm beyond excited. Look at this man, he's setting! He's literally setting, look at that one step. Is that a jump set as well? What the hell? Jump setting is more common in beach volleyball now, but definitely not back 2017. Yo, look at this, bro. What the hell? This is a dream come true, but look how happy he is here. Is this man gonna become a professional beach volleyball player? Holy fuck. Remember what I said, that like, if you're someone who struggles at passing and setting, beach volleyball is the best way for you to go and learn it. Oh my God, I'm like on a high right now. Coach, after I graduate, I want to see if I can start training on the beach. Oh, this is him when he was in his second year. The beach? You mean you want to learn beach volleyball? I've been thinking about it ever since I watched the 2-on-2 drills at last year's rookie camp. I need to learn to do everything. And this is where he can learn to do everything. On the beach, only 2 people have to cover the entire court. God, I have been saying this for so long, I secretly am the author. I secretly wrote this fucking story. He's gonna go there, he's gonna have to learn to defend even more, because it's just you and them. He's gonna have to learn to set even more, because it's just you and them. He's gonna have to attack even better, and serve even better, because like attack and serve, if you do a weak attack, a weak serve, you're done straight away, because it's only 2-on-2. It isn't unheard of for players to make the shift from indoor to beach volleyball, but Hinata's saying he wants to use it only for training. Right. Just going up to folks playing on the beach and saying, mind if I join you, isn't gonna cut it. But is there even anywhere in Japan he can get serious practice in? Right, I would assume not. Like, I don't think Japan is very good at beach volleyball. I don't think I've even seen a Japanese team compete when I watch like the national comps. I don't think I've ever seen a Japanese team, and maybe they just don't make it to that high enough of a level. I don't know. Guys who can't get anywhere laugh at what other people consider a challenge. Just because someone hasn't done it before doesn't mean it can't be done. Old Coach Yukai, that memory. Okay, you've got time, let's explore our options. Isn't that phenomenal, bro? Him, like, Coach Yukai being like, hey, like, it's never been done before, but we still have, what was his second year? A year and a half. Let's make it happen. Such a good fucking, like, adult for the younger person, right? Trying to help them. The beach? Huh? Sounds fun. Don't look at me for contacts, though. Don't got any. But I know a guy who might. Coach Nekamata? Let me ask a few acquaintances of mine. Okay. They went talking, I don't know who that is. Some guy with a beach court. Don't know who that is. And we're just getting help from everywhere. Olympics, beach volleyball, winning teams, Brazil, United States. So he's seeing where the best players in the world are. That's like, you know, Australia, we make it international comps, but our women are very strong. Our women are very, very strong, but our men, unfortunately, stink at the moment. On the national level, we get molested every time. Brazil, America, Sweden, where are the Vikings from? Norway, Qatar are very strong, any of those countries. But I love this research and them all like, look how hard they're working to try and find him a spot. Oh, he's watching Poland versus Brazil, the men's gold medal. He's just like me for real. I study shit like this. Look at Kageyama there eating, watching him. I wonder what he thinks about this. Miyagi Prefecture Rookie Select Training Camp. I did some asking around, but well, there wasn't much. Thank you very much. Oh, this guy. Yeah, I didn't really suspect. There's a guy. No way this man knows someone. An old alumni of ours, he made the jump from indoor over to beach volleyball. Now he's out coaching a junior league indoor team. Aha, I can't say I'm surprised you know someone, Coach Washi Jojo. Wonderful. Where is he now? Somewhere nearby, perhaps outside the prefecture? Rio. As in Rio de Janeiro. I might have butchered that. Lukio Kato, Shiratorizawa Academy graduating class. So yeah, he lives in Brazil. So this is where Hinata's gone. Wait, what? That Rio in Brazil? It's a generous offer, sir, but I think that might be a little, I'll go. No hesitation at all. I love this, bro. It's I don't know why it's hitting me in the feels a bit. I love that Coach Washijo, I know I'm probably saying it wrong, is the one to help him here. I hope we get a little bit more from him here as well, but that is cool that we asked around and he was the one that's given him this path to go. And I do say that, and it's weird that my mind went to this, but you know, I thought straight away, thank God Hinata doesn't have a girlfriend, right? Because there's nothing more heartbreaking when something like this happens. You know, like you get in a relationship in high school, and if you are someone who's very ambitious and you want to chase your dreams, sometimes stuff like this happens. And you don't have to break up with the person, but it is so hard, right? If Hinata was to go across to Brazil now and still keep a relationship, some of you who watched my indoor volleyball videos, the twins who were on my indoor team, and Jacob, who was my beach volleyball partner for a long time, and we've played indoor together since high school, they all just got scholarships to go play over in Canada for indoor. And they all had girlfriends, and they all broke up to go over, which is crazy, but I'm just telling you, that's where my mind went. Anyway, They're all playing over there now, and they are absolutely dominating it. Two of them play for the Lancers team, and you can literally just watch them play on YouTube. Anyway, look at this. They're getting him all set up. First, you graduate. Next, you spend a good year preparing to go. And I mean thoroughly, understand? After that, you'll have 2 years. That's it. Yes, sir. Look how serious he's taking this for him. What is he? So he's giving him conditions in order to go, right? Like, you have to spend a year preparing. This is him coaching him as well, in a way. But then I'm interested, and then you have 2 years, that's it. It's almost like he's putting a limit on it, right? Like, you can't go there and fuck around. Like, you've got 2 years, and you have to use every day. You're building a wall by the end of those 2 years. So every single day you're laying a brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. And then 2 years, you have to be done training by then, right? That's kind of what it seems like. I have to admit, I'm rather surprised, sir. I was under the impression that your opinion of Hinata was, he's from another school. You ain't wrong. I did figure this wasn't any of my business. Look how his attitude has changed for him, man. Yeah, he's got spine. Yeah, he's got promise outside his height, but it ain't any of my business. He can just go and lean on some other guy for help. Hell, he's got that aggravating old coot Yukai he can go to. He's probably got connections to Tokyo, but I ain't having that. Shoyo Hinata's going places, and I'll be damned if I let anyone out there have higher expectations for him than me. You hear me? I don't know why this is making me nearly cry here, just seeing the flashback in the memories, and him cheering for him under the table there. And just how he's always been, and I know he's a tough coach, and it's like bowl cut boy from Shiratorizawa. Can't remember his name right now. But, he's hardest on him because he has the highest expectations for him. And I just love, because, he treated Hinata pretty poorly in the rookie training camp arc, even though, everything happens for a reason. It ended up working out for him, but for him to, like he said, I could have done nothing, but to go from, in their final, him being like, I want to stop you with everything of my, all my years of playing, to now being like, I want to help you with every possible thing that I have, right? No one has higher expectations for him than me. That's fun. Bro, we're only in the first chapter. Why do I do this? I've also been really sick. And I'm coming out of it, but I'm still tired and emotional at the moment, so I don't think this was a good idea. 2017, my boy's out here meditating on the beach. I talked about meditation in the last video and just how important I think it is. He's on the timer, straight to running. Pedro, wake up. Time for class, you'll be late. Hinata's roommate, Pedro, 19. Want breakfast? Nah. Is he speaking in, what language do they speak in Brazil? I don't actually know. Okay, look at his setup. This is cool. I love this. It's a little apartment, but it's all you need. He's got all these stuff set up there. It looks like he doesn't have a heap of stuff. Oh, I thought they were mangas and stuff he has. But it's volleyball. What does that say? Necessary, I'm zooming in. Necessary and unnecessary muscles for volleyball, average center of gravity. He's studying everything to do with it. And look, he has Dragon Ball on DVD. I wonder if they had to pay a royalty to use that picture. Or you can just do that. It's just a nice little shout to it. Thank you for the food. Look at that food he's got there. That looks great. What's this panel? Oh, he's remembering. Okay, thank you for the food. Karasuno High School graduation ceremony. Who's this? Oh, it's Kogiyama doing a serve. He's spinning it in his hand. Wax it down. Is this a double spread? My first double spread. Oh shit, he goes to serve and Hinata runs in and passes it. Man, look at them grown up. I just can't get over it. They've aged them up really well. They still look like them, but they look really cool being older. That's crazy. And look how well he passed that as well, doing the rollout. See you later, Kageyama. Yeah, see you later. Damn, bro. and hurry up and cut your hair. You look like a bush. I was just gonna say that. Thank you for breakfast. Be back later. And on his wall, he has, he who would climb a ladder must begin at the bottom. This is a lot, man. Especially riding off that last arc. This here as well. You know, they're best friends at the end of the day. And they have the highest standards for each other more than anyone else. And they've been like split up here, right? Like Kageyama's playing for Japan now and Hinata's on the other side of the world. It makes me a little bit sad, but also like proud of how much they're like chasing their dreams. And this thing here, having it there on the wall, you know, I still have the sticky note, the what will you become tomorrow, and I have some other ones around, but you know, that's stuck with him. And that, you know, this is still volleyball. He's here doing something new in a whole new life, and he has to start at the bottom. There's, what was it that Hoshiyumi? There's multiple ways of being great. Sorry, but I've decided to partner with someone else. Playing with you would just drive off all the sponsors. What? Wait, please. Crap, at this rate, I'm seriously going to lose all my sponsors. What? What's happening? Oh, it was a phone call. What? Another one turned you down? You're kidding. Now what are you gonna do for the next circuit? What about sponsors? What about prize money, rent money? Don't worry, I'll be fine, totally fine. You say that every time. If you're that hard up, why not ask him? In bold letters. I busted a little bit just then. You know, that kid, he's really good, and people say when he's free, he'll partner up with anybody. What's his name? Ninja Shoyo. I have goosebumps, bro. I don't even know who these people are. Someone playing who just lost their partner because he's a brand risk, apparently, on the other side of the world, and they know him as Ninja Shoyo. What a fucking nickname. That is sick. Thanks, Shoyo. We came all the way here to Rio just to play some practice games, and then my partner had to go and get this massive stomach ache, and I had no clue what I was gonna do. I totally understand. I get bad stomach aches when I first came here too. Let's play together again sometime. You bet. I don't know who he's talking to. Maybe we're not meant to. Are you Ninja Shoyo? Please partner with me. This man's 25. That's so funny. Look at Hinata there like that. Hinata looks so cool. I love his fit so much. Oh, another flashback? I'm sure you probably heard this from Coach Washijo, but Brazilian beach players are extremely casual about pairing up in teams. Even the top players are totally okay with making or breaking pairs with just one quick phone call. So since the teams are changing all the time, sponsors will directly pick individuals to back instead. It's usually one of two ways. Either, you know, like you're an individual player and you're swapping between partners like all the time. A lot of people do that. Or it's just two people. Like myself and my friend were, because we'd played since high school, and you only play together and that's it. And you know, like you build up connections, and because you know you've played together for so long, you know what the other person's thinking. And you know, there's teams like the Vikings who are like that, the Swedish jump setting guys, but then there's other national teams and they're swapping. USA swap partners all the time. So it is different. See, the beach volleyball league is point based. Yup, each player has individual points. The next tournament circuit starts in October. If you don't win enough, you won't have enough points to qualify to register in the next higher circuit that starts in January. Sponsors going away need to win games. Oh, maybe he can't speak the language super well. Look at him smiling behind his little note. You can drop me as a partner whenever you want. I'll adjust my play to help you. Did he already have this written out? He's just got like a couple of cards of stuff to say. That's so cute, man. You can drop me as a partner whenever you want, being like, there's no pressure. He just wants to play with good people. Let's win lots. Look at this. Yeah. Look, they're training. The rain. What, seriously? You came all the way from the other side of the world by yourself. Yeah, put some respect. So what do you usually spend your time doing? What do you do? that isn't volleyball. I have a part-time job delivering, okay, like Uber Eats. I also help teach at a class for children and tourists. What, teach volleyball? This guy's name's HAIKYUU. HAIKYUU? HAIKYUU. When did you start volleyball? Me? My parents are both volleyball players, so I just kind of wound up doing it too. Parents? Volleyball players? Wow! I love how excited he always gets just by the smallest things. Got to admit though, I don't have a lot of drive, you know? Not much ambition, so I never really got all that good. Hey, Shoyo, let's play a round of practice games again sometime. Okay. I always had the impression that Japanese people were shy and quiet. This guy's a perfect person for Hinata, and like immediately it just resonates with me, like saying like, you know, I don't have much ambition though, and it just seems for some reason, and you know what, this is gonna hit some of y'all, I attract these people like I'm a sweet treat and they're flies going for it. I don't know what it is in life, but I can spot these people and I attract them in swarms, whether it's in videos, whether it's in real life, when I go to jobs, in sport, no matter what. And I always just attach onto them. And I think this is what's gonna happen with Hinata. And like your energy, your natural mindset of being positive, of always wanting to win, infects them. And I infect you, all right? Maybe you won't admit it, but you can't help but get infected by it. And I share my ambition with them, and I feel like Hinata's gonna share his ambition with this guy and bring everyone up to that level. You though, I bet you could go anywhere, any country in the world, and I'm sure you'd be just fine. Oh, well, when I first came here, all day I was like that. Yeah, that's fair. But he could totally go anywhere. Hinata would just fit in anywhere once he got the language. Approximately 1.5 years ago, at the airport, Hinata-kun, right? Oh, this is the coach guy. Yes, sir, I'm Shoyo Hinata. Thank you very much for all this. No probs, I'm Lukio. How's old Coach Washijo doing? Is he still, do you all have bird limbs stuck to your feet, you nimrods, and stuff all the time? Yes, sir, he's doing great. Whoa, I'm really in Brazil. It would be such a culture shift, culture shock to Japan, right? Is Brazil technically a third world country? I don't actually know. So this is where I get to live. Is he right on the beach? That's sick. Oh, Pedro None? Not, you're Pedro, right? I'm Shoyo, it's nice to meet you. I don't know, I tried to read the not English. Huh? What, did you just ignore him? Okay, well, not everybody is a social butterfly. All right, Pedro, fuck you, bro. Bro's got the spiked hair like Iwa, but he's nowhere near as cool. I'll be teaching a beach class after this, starting at 9. What do you want to do? If you're feeling tired, you can start tomorrow. If you want, no! I can make it, sir. Of course he's starting today. All right, if you could help me with that class, that'd be great. And then I'd really appreciate it if you could play against a pair that's gearing up for a tournament afterwards. Do you mind? Not at all, sir. I'd love to help. Thanks. He's just getting straight into the games. I love it. No training yet, but just straight into it. Oh, here he is on the... Whoa, you sure can jump. I'm not getting any height at all. Look at that difference though, right? Like the other guy being like, whoa, look at you jump. And Hinata noticing like his mind going straight there instead. Like, man, I can't jump anywhere near as high as I could an indoor. It's actually a different approach. Indoors more like the dum up you go, whereas beach is plant to and up. The thing about sand is it's not like a floor. Kicking it does you no good. You have to stomp on it, da-dum, together. Hinata's, that was his beach coach in Japan, so he's already learned that. Oh, look at he's doing it. The stomp, whoa, jumps way higher. Oh, did the wind take that though? He's gonna learn so much here, bro. It's so different. Running to get it, trying to set it, but the sun, the rain, yep. I was told that Hinata was a pretty high-level player in high school, but the sand is a harsh mistress. It's merciless, saps your strength, and shakes your confidence in your skill. It does, absolutely. Look at that panel, that's great. You'll have 2 years, that's it. Don't panic, stay calm, gotta work. It's a tournament that anyone can enter. Well, want to power up with one of my students and give it a try? Yes, sir. Because he is like the thing on his wall. He's literally starting at the bottom of the ladder again. And look, him telling himself, don't panic, stay calm. He has this ticking clock. And he probably feels like he's come here and everything he's learned over the last 3 years, he thinks probably like gone to waste, right? Like he's back at zero. What have you been doing for the last 3 years, right? What a callback. It's gonna be tough at the start, but I'm hoping how they're gonna do is he can push through it. And then some of the things from indoor are gonna come in, and then if he makes use of this, he can go to indoor and have this new stuff from beach. That almost like the ball boy arc, right? Everything happens for a reason. Damn, he played this tournament with the student and lost 21-13, 2 sets. Fuck, that's brutal. Let's try harder next time, Shoyo. Yeah, he's really defeated here. And he's thinking to what he was like in high school and indoor. Gripping the sand really hard and he's frustrated. Gotta work, that's right. Anytime that you feel anxious about being behind or you don't know what to do, the answer is always work. The answer that you're looking for is in the work that you are avoiding. You're procrastinating, going around, you feel anxious. I have so much to do, I'm so much behind. The answer is always just do the work. Oh crap, I'm lost. Man, yeah, look at this. It would be so different. He can't read any of the signs, nothing. Look at this beautiful panel. Oh, they're mannequins. I thought they were just people with no heads. Dang it, you took too long, now it's cold. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. No, he got lost and he couldn't even do it right. Phew, wait, what? Since when was my bag been open? My wallet's gone. His wallet got stolen? What? That happened to me in Vietnam. Oh my God, his ID. Oh no, it's in his phone case. The only thing in my wallet was cash and that's all. I'm fine, I'm fine. There, your old wallet is ready. His sister got him the wallet as a going away present and it got stolen. Look at his face there, bro. Pedro, dinner. Do you want to eat with me? And he's ignoring him again. Damn, bro, this is a lot in a day. Seeing his lock screen as all of them there together. And then this panel, man, just sitting in the corner like that. This panel like hits me in the heart, man. I'm sure a lot of people have felt like this, and I've definitely felt like that. When the whole day, when everything just keeps piling up, and it's just, you know, it's that straw that breaks the camel's back. And I just feel like we've never seen Hinata like this. Ever, right? Like how he is now and in that last arc has just been so crushing. Man, and for him to lose his wallet, feel like everyone is getting so much further ahead than him and he's here playing in the sand, playing like trash on the other side of the world. It's hitting me in the feels. Ha ha ha, he started laughing. Speak from the gut, speak from the gut. Well, he's forcing himself to be happy. Look at it, just speeding through the streets. What is that? Oh, it's street lights. Oh, no, he's come down to play. Huh? People of lots of different ages are playing together. Old guys down there playing. Oh, when he like came, so he's, see what I mean? Feeling down and things are awful, but the answer is always just to get back to work. He's down here and he's coming back to it. You're pretty good, kid. Hey, swap with me for a minute. I'm gonna get myself an ice cream. Yum! I love ice cream. I think he said I could join them. Yeah, he still doesn't speak the language really well, which is tough. Shas! Shas? What language is that? What is he just saying it wrong? He doesn't know how to say hi yet? I can't get that one last step. He's learning about that. Oh wait, is he going to? He's digging in. Yeah, he did. I love that, them showing, and that's a big thing about volleyball, is digging in that last bit. You want to be able to, as a defender, reach everywhere on the whole court with one step and a lie down so that you can essentially get every single shot. Wow, this guy's good. Look, he's getting a little bit better, and he's going to learn stuff from, like, just like he did. Remember, we've seen those things when he had to play with the women's team, practicing with old coach Yukai and the kids. He's now playing with some older guys and some other women. He's going to learn things here about playing smarter. Look at that little serve he's just done. One arm pass. Wait, what? Mister. Oh, he left it because it went out. Am I right? The sand. It's mean, but at the same time, it can be forgiving. Look at him learning. Nice kill. Nice Akiru? I don't know. The nice kill. Nice Akiru? They don't know what he's saying. Wait, what? You're kidding me. No, seriously, here of all places, you have to be kidding me. Japanese? Wait, who's saying that? No way. I didn't even recognize him at first, bro. The Great King? What the hell? Why is Oikawa here? Who is he there with? That looks like Oran, but way older. What the hell? Look at you. Oh no. You gotta be kidding me. Here of all places. No way this man is playing beach volleyball as well. Or is he playing indoor in Brazil? That would make sense as well, because the indoor Brazil team is crazy. Okay, well, into a flashback of Albert Josai. Hey, Kunami, you heard the rumor about Oikawa, right? Think it's true? Why wouldn't it be? He's exactly the kind of guy to do something crazy like that. He's serving practice still overseas? So he was going overseas at the end of high school. Kendaichi, what the heck, did you see? I saw. I don't even know where to start. Guess this means there was more than one guy who's that kind of crazy. Wait, what? Kendaichi and Kunami, college sophomores. Wait, they're That's what they're talking about. They're like, did you see? I saw. Guess there was more than one guy who was crazy. Hinata as well. What a selfie, bro. That's so funny. Another challenger. Look who I found in Rio. I assume Oikawa sent them that photo. That's crazy, bro. What the hell? This is sick. Oh, did he send it to Kageyama as well? Sweden Adlers. What is that? Is he playing on a Swedish team? Why is it spelt like that though? Who's he showing? Ushijima. Wait, he plays on the same team as Ushijima? Look at him. This is the two most on the spectrum, bro. Look at him grabbing him and look at this. Oikawa and Hinata. And they're both like, What are they doing? Like, look at their faces, man. That's so funny. But they're playing on the same team, or is that the V League team that they were talking about? He's still playing opposite, and Kageyama's obviously playing setter. That's crazy. Imagine getting to see those two playing together. That's a wild duo. And then back to the beach. Well, you've actually grown, Shorty Pie. I wonder how tall Hinata is now. Oikawa, why are you here? That's my question, Banks. Don't steal it. Me, I came to train on the beach. He's surprised by that. You are a scary one, Shorty Pie. Oikawa, do you know him? Yeah, he's a middle school kid living in my neighborhood. Oikawa, I do understand basic English. Oh, they're speaking English. Wait, who are these guys? Why are they speaking English? We're going to dinner, okay. The beach, huh? I gotcha. Yep, so what are you doing now? I play in the Argentinian league. Ah, why are they speaking English there though? Club Atletico. Okay, that's sick. I like that Oikawa stayed to still talk to him even though they went to dinner. They're neighbors with Brazil. Wait, why are you playing in Argentina? I always assumed you'd go to Italy or something. I know anyone would. A classy place like Italy totally suits me, not that I've ever been there. Would you not look at me like that, please? Wasn't his old, like, his secret little coach from Italy? Or was he from Argentina? I don't remember. Hey, Oikawa, let's play some volleyball. I want to... What's that girl? Oh, is that his tummy? Gurgle. I thought it was grrr. I thought Oikawa was growling at him. You know, I was just getting ready to head to dinner. Show me where the good places are around here. No way these two are gonna hang out, bro. This was not on my bingo card, but this is sick. Oh, I know one that's really good and really cheap. It's got healthy food too. Sounds good, sounds good. Let's go, my treat. He's gonna cry, what? During work today, I lost my wallet. So he wouldn't have had a way to buy dinner and Oikawa's gonna shout him. This is so nice, bro. What the hell? I'm glad I'm getting this after how depressing that last chapter was. Yum, that food looks so good. Dang it, look at them both doing the Japanese custom. Thank you for the food. And look, he's saying how good it is. And they're like chatting and catching up. This is so nice. Have you watched any of Kageyama's games lately? No. Bro has absolutely watched every single game. I don't watch them. Liar. They're so alike. That's so funny. He's still so petty about that. This man is the GOAT. This is why he was the first shirt I ever did. So what took you to Argentina? See, back when I was in elementary school, there was an exhibition game held between Japan and Argentina. I remember him, is this where the coach guy was from? Iwa-chan, hurry, look at him and Iwa. I wonder what Iwa's doing now. At the time, the Argentinian team had a young hitter build up as an up-and-coming super ace. He was a complete terror during the first part of the game, but towards the middle, his play started to fall off. Even against the Japan team, he wasn't doing that great. But right about the time when I thought they'd sub him out, they switched their setters instead. Interesting. The new setter was a veteran player, already 38 years old at the time. He was quiet and pleasant the whole game. He didn't send too many balls to the young ace, but he made certain to put up easy to hit ones that allowed him to score when he could. The ace quickly returned to top form, and by the end, he was the main point scorer of the match. The whole place went crazy at the young ace's dramatic and exciting recovery, but to me, the real star, I have goosebumps, was the one who quietly got that ace back on track and walked off the court without any fanfare. That's almost like what Oikawa's clearly seen this and then based his whole playing style around it, right? Like that's who he is as a setter. As much as I love to hate him, he is a great leader, right? And he silently, unless you're looking for it, brings out the best in all of his players, right? And although he's showy and asks for praise when he does a great serve or something like that, he never asks for praise when he brings the best out in a hitter or anything like that, right? Like we've seen it time and time again. That's so cool to see that's where he got it from. His name was, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that. Blanco, we'll say that. Mr. Blanco, can I have your autograph? Look at this, is that Oikawa running down there? Iwa-chan, the autograph ball we brought here, where is it? Give it! Sorry, I already got Hunter's autograph on it, he's already used it. How could you? Look how embarrassed he is. Wait, what did he sign? Hi, isn't that the one you were using today? It's a brand new one I just pulled out today. It isn't dirty at all. Is it a towel or like a napkin? Mr. Blanco, I want to be a setter someday. Good luck. That's so funny, bro. He tried his best. Is that the guy who was coaching him? Or have I got it completely mixed up? One ice cream bar says you'll accidentally put that through the wash. Shut up, give me my 50 yen back. They're such good friends, man. In the end, it did wind up going through the wash once. Yeah, sorry about that. It's a little blurry now, but you can still totally read it. Oh, that's so sad. Wait a sec, Blanco? Yeah, he was a coach in the V League until about 4 years or so ago. Oh yeah, the Thai, how do I say that? Takibana the Red Falcons. I'm just gonna say that. Exactly, and guess what? I got a chance to talk to him in high school. That's so cool. Coach Irahata had a friend of a friend who was on the Falcons, and after the end of the spring tournament qualifiers that one year, I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep playing volleyball, so I asked if I could meet up with him for advice. Was this man the one who gave him like one of the best pieces of advice I've ever heard? The have you reached the, like don't compare yourself to anyone if you haven't reached the extent of your own limits. Of course he knew right from the get-go that the whole not sure thing on my part was just an act. What, are you saying that you know the limits of your abilities already? It was this guy. Even though you aren't yet finished growing physically or mentally, even though you haven't mastered all the skill you can master, if you're gonna complain that someone born with more talent than you is and always will be better than you, no matter how hard you work, no matter how many tricks you learn, no matter how many great teammates you have, do that only after you've given everything the very best effort you can. But believing that isn't all you've got, and sticking to that belief will be a far longer and far tougher road to follow than simply throwing your hands up and declaring that you aren't gifted, so it doesn't matter. Ever since I heard that, like, are you saying you know the limits of your abilities? Like, I live by that every single day now. Like, it'd be so easy just to think like, oh, that person's so much luckier than me. I guess I can just give up. And I always come back to this. Right there and then, I decided I wanted to learn from him. But of course, he went back to Argentina the very next, is that why he's here now, in Argentina? Still, I knew I was going to try to break into the foreign leagues at some point. That just bumped up the schedule a little bit is all. The stage I will one day play on hasn't changed one bit. And I assume, and I guess I never really thought about this, but Oikawa was never chosen for like the youth Japan team or the Japan team, was he? They've never showed us that? Maybe he was. Oh, he would be, well, would he be playing there now? If he was, maybe, or maybe he still would have chosen to go to Argentina to learn from this guy. I don't know. You know, I figured I'd pull a pretty crazy stunt doing all this, but to come all the way to the other side of the world just to play beach volleyball? Hey, speaking of, let's go play now. People are out playing on the beach until pretty late around here. Oh, so you think you can take me on, huh? You've got a really big-headed, shorty pie. Bang, face plant, and the dog's out. Give me those. This is gonna be humbling as fuck for this man. Look at him screaming. Okay, this is not volleyball. It's a completely different sport that just pretends to be volleyball. I'm a beginner, go easy. Wow, I'm feeling so superior right now. To the great king even. Well, aren't we blunt today? But this might even be good for Hinata to see, you know, like it's not just him, you know, like he has Oikawa up on this huge pedestal, and to see him struggling will make him feel like, you know, like it's so, you know, like I am still good, I just have to learn. Hey, Oikawa, earlier today for a minute, just one short minute, I actually got kind of down and depressed. But seeing you has put me in a super extra awesomely good mood. Thanks. Oh, treat me to lunch sometime then. This might be, low-key, one of my favorite moments of the whole story so far. The fact that, you know, I have, as much as I make jokes about it, I've always loved Oikawa's character. And never ever did I think I would see him here just with Hinata, in Hinata's lowest moment being the one to bring him up. But it makes so much sense, and they have so much in common as well, like on their journeys. I really, really love this. Hey, Jackie Chan, wanna play? Did I just hear them say Jackie Chan? Maybe they think we're Chinese or something. I was gonna say, is that not low-key a little bit racist? Hey, we aren't Jackie Chan. We're Ken Watanabe. What? Ken Watanabe, you're on. Okay, are my boys gonna play together? That's gonna be fucking sick. Never did I think I was gonna fucking come in and read this tonight and I'd be seeing Hinata and Oikawa playing beach volleyball together, bro. And already just the messaging that they're showing through this with Hinata, like, how like he was depressed there for a moment, picking himself back up, having Oikawa there and coming back to that, you know, like, do you have any time to be comparing yourself to where others have to be when you have work to do? I love this. Whoa, look at this, colored panel here. That's so cool. Kageyama in his V-League outfit and Hinata in his beach outfit. That's so cool. Declaration of War Part 2. Which one was Part 1? Y'all always do really well telling me in the comments about this. Please tell me, I don't remember. I remember it being Eren eating people in Attack on Titan, and I hope that isn't about to happen here. 1 set, agreed? Worth a round of drinks to the winner. Okay, they're playing 1 set. Meep! And whoever loses has to buy the winner's drinks. 21, 20. Okay, so this is clearly the blocker. He's 6'1", and Gino 5'11". Aha! Oh, look, people watching. It's the Buy Me a Drink brothers. What? What a lame nickname. What, they go around scamming people? We beat you, beat volleyball, you gotta buy us a drink? Whatever. It's pretty late, you know. Let's win this quick and get it over with, okay? I can just imagine his music playing. And he's spinning it. Goes up to throw it. Is this man gonna rip it or is he gonna fail? Look at Hinata being like, oh, a jump serve? This guy is no common tourist. Yeah, you're buying those drinks. Whoa, wait. We're buying the drinks, bro. Look, it's way different on the beach, my boy. But the second this man figures it out, it's game over for them. So he did a false serve, that's okay, and they're laughing at him. It was the wind, okay? Take a hint, would ya? Take a hint like the wind took that ball. You know, Oikawa is a pretty funny guy. Look at this, I love them becoming such good friends. This is gonna be so humbling for him, but so funny. They serve. Oikawa gets it up. Yikes, I can't move in this stuff. Estimate where the ball will fall and make sure to account for the wind. Look at this, beach volleyball is so much about having to predict and assess how things are gonna go. Then carefully, gently, yes, that one felt good. Look at my boy setting the ball. Oikawa goes up and does he like stiffle it? What kind of hits that? Oh, he just kind of hits it out. Look, he seems like super off balance and not good technique there. What? From what I remember, each volleyball is really strict on overhead touches, right? On beach volleyball. Refs supposedly call dribbles at the drop of a hat. A dribble, oh, a double is what I know it as when you're doing double contact. It's a lot less strict now. Right, if your fingers aren't too splayed and you put even a little spin on it, they'll call it every time. But you can't hold it, so you can hold it a little bit longer in beach. The rules are actually a lot less strict now, and this is gonna be something that really only volleyball players I'm gonna talk to right here, and you can skip ahead if not because it's a rant, but I said for a number of years that for like beach volleyball is not a mainstream sport. Like, it's big, but you know, the sport doesn't make as much money as something like soccer, football, right? NFL, basketball, rugby league here, any of those, right? And they can't play the players as much, not as big sponsorships, whatever. And I personally think what the rule they needed to change was the setting, right? I think they should just get rid of the double rule altogether. Because for a completely new person coming to watch the game, when a double gets called, 1, they're confused when they're watching it, and 2, it's the part of the sport that leads to the most arguments and fights amongst teams, with refs. People who are watching don't want to see that. It makes people not enjoy playing the sport. And all the old school people in the setters, and it's the only thing they can do, they hold on to it and no, we have to keep it traditional and we can't change that. Blah, 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 right? Because what are the best parts of volleyball that people like to watch, right? Huge hits and crazy saves. And how do we get more of those? By allowing for more crazy sets to happen. So, right, if you're thinking like someone does a crazy pass and the ball goes not straight to the setter has to chase it. Normally now they're not gonna try to hand set it because they're probably gonna double it, right? And they're gonna get called, so they try and dig it or they go for the safe option. But if we take away the rule, they can get out there and pull off this crazy whoosh, throw this set across the court out to the hitter, who's then pulling off a crazy hit, so crazier saves. More people then want to watch. More money comes to the sport. More sponsors can come in. They can play the players more money, which then brings more people to the sport because they see how much money's being made. That drives the level of the sport up, which brings more people to watch. This means they get paid more, but it's a business. It seems to be one of the only sports that I play where they just don't want to treat it like a business. Anyway, it annoys me, but they're slowly getting better with it. Back to it, sorry. Oikawa's setting, okay then, I'll grab it just a little more than normal. He said it, yo! I didn't even pick up on stuff this fast at first. What's it, even with all the other factors, Oikawa's still setting it really well. Oops, too close. Huh. Oh wait, did it drift or something with the wind? They serve. Oh yeah, float serve. Look at that drop, man. Yamaguchi would dominate out here. Goes and drop straight down. You're really good at serving. That's it. Flail in the fraternity of the face of my give me a beer, sir. Bro, that's not a cool nickname. They dropped it. Oh, they lost. Okay, they had to buy them drinks. God damn it. Oikawa-san, how long are you going to be in Rio? Where are you staying? Let's trade contact info. Please, please, please. Calm down. Jeez. The team is here for a week for some practice games. We're staying at a hotel not far from here. Then let's play again on the beach here. Your sets are super duper awesome, and I want to hit them again. Look at this. I've said this since I started this story. Oh, this feeling so good. It's been so long to be praised and given proper compliments. I've always said it. If you want to, no matter what it is in life, whether it's sport, business, art, school, whatever, if you want to get around people who are doing so much better than you and learn, give genuine compliments. You will be unbelievably blown away by how far it will take you. Maybe I might possibly, if I can find the time, if I somehow can make room in my schedule, I might not be entirely against the idea. Thank you so much. Still, aren't you afraid getting too used to the quirks of beach volleyball will come back to bite you on a regular court? With all that soft sand to dive on, won't lunging on a hard court seem scarier? No. It does lots. That's why I joined a local junior indoor team, to keep himself centered. I find it never did. I just found that I went back to indoor and I just started diving around like a crazy person. Like you can tell immediately when playing indoor who the beach volleyball players are, because the indoor players will be like, oh, I'm not chasing that ball. I won't get it. And the beach volleyball players are already halfway through the air, fully stretched dive, and they'll get it that one time out of 100. This feels like it was the exact thing that Hinata needed though. Like it was just perfect that Oikawa came here. You spent so much time working on and building up your skills on the court. Now you're gonna set all of that to the side just to start over at level 1 on the beach. Doesn't it suck to be a beginner again? Well, you know, if I'm being honest, I don't mind leveling up. No matter how hard or easy the skill, getting good at something new is always fun. Woo! I could not believe in something more. I just love it, bro. And his attitude to that, so many people try something new and then give up when they're not good at it straight away. And they never get to experience that feeling again of battling through something and becoming good at it. So have you convinced yourself yet? I don't have to convince myself. Wait, what? Something new is always fun. So have you convinced yourself yet? I don't have to convince myself. I don't know what he's referring to there. I'm home. Man, this roommate sucks. What's he doing? He runs to his room. Who's your favorite? Mine is Zolo. Oh, Zoro, but maybe they just can't say the name. One Piece. Wait, does this guy love manga? They're bonding over it? Oh wait, they are. He had an idea on how to bond with him. Okay, I love that. He's a shy introvert dude and Hinata was probably just a bit too much, but he's found the way. How can you choose just one? I can't. If I had to pick just one, it's Luffy. I couldn't choose anyone but him. Sorry, bad question. Wait, I get it. Pedro's like Kenma. So what's your favorite video game? Yeah, now he's figured it out. He's gonna know the key. My favorite? Can you at least narrow it down by genre? Action games, fighters, RPGs, FPSs. There's no way I can pick just one. and absolutely spirals. He sees that he is really passionate. He just had to find the right thing to talk to him about. And see, look, he's showing him, these are my teaching aids. I have anime that is in Portuguese. It's Naruto and My Hero Academia. Look at all these shout outs. Do you want to watch in Japanese? Yeah, wow, Pedro, you speak Japanese really well. Oh wait, he said that in Japanese. And Portuguese is the language that they speak. Okay, that's so cool. And look, this is him now having the common ground to connect with him. Hinata's out training, practicing, working, still playing with Oikawa. If we win, you owe us protein drinks. Yeah, we don't want alcohol. Look over there, the Buy Me a Drink brothers are at it with another pair of tourists. They're like, by the time Oikawa leaves, a week, we're gonna have beat you. It's no easy feat to dig Gabriel's serve on the bad side where the wind goes. Yep, I knew that, because if the wind's blowing into it, it's gonna catch it. And go look at my boy, he's seeing it. He's seeing it just like indoor, look, he gets low, push, boom. And this is why I'm not as good at beach volleyball anymore, because that get low and that push, my knee is just, unfortunately not as good as it used to be. But look at him, that push forward and that adjust. The platform by keeping the chest forward so that he still gets it up. That's phenomenal. Look, yeah, I did it, it's going up. I don't mind leveling up. Nice dig. Tailwind, huh? Look, Oikawa's watching them, watching Hinata, and sets him. Seems a little too far from the net. Wait, it's a double spread. Got it. Boom! Look at these fucking nerds. You're buying us those protein shakes, bro. Look, already Oikawa learned this is how I need to set it. You saw him watching them play, watching the blocker, watching his run up, put it here. And it's drifted and it's perfect. This man is so good, bro. I love this. They would be such a good beach pair together, like playing in the tournaments. Why is Hinata screaming? Ah! No matter how good the set feels for me, there's no point if it isn't easy for the hitter to hit. Unlike mine, Oikawa's set had everything. It was just high enough to account for his hitter, needing to get back up after the dig. It was just far enough from the net to give the hitter a clean view of the blockers, and of course it was adjusted perfectly for the wind too. He thought through to what comes next on every step. No matter where in the world he is, no matter how many people are on his team, he doesn't change. Put that respect on his name, I love that. And it really does just show how good a player he is, man. Like, Hinata obviously just voiced all the things, but he picked that up like that, man. He's so good. Let's see you dig my jump floater. Can you do a good float serve? Man, the Great King's just too amazingly awesome for words. I love it. When you dedicate yourself to pushing higher, you're going to have to expect the hard times to outweigh the fun. Look, him setting someone, them getting blocked, him not being able to speak the language. It gets to the point where you begin to believe that if it isn't hard, if it isn't rough, then you aren't giving it everything you can. Yet without any rhyme or reason, from time to time, something fun will just hit out of nowhere. It's that fun that keeps pulling me forward. Damn, I needed to hear this. I feel like I haven't had that fun moment in a long time for the goals and the things that I'm chasing. It's been a lot of hard, it's been a lot of rough, and a lot of grind for quite a while. And if you watch any of my other videos, you know I talk about this sometimes with stuff, but they're voicing this really well, and I love that the fun thing is him there with Iwa and getting to play with him. And look, this is him as a kid. Volleyball is fun. Every time I forget that, it comes back to remind me. This is hitting me in the feels a bit here, man. Look at him smiling and him obviously working really hard here in Argentina, and it's been tough because he's trying, you know, those in constant pursuit of greatness lose all the time, and they taste defeat so much more than everyone else, and a lot of the time you don't realize that. And I love that it took him, you know, that feeling he had with Iwan playing, and as a kid he get to feel again here, getting to play with Hinata. And even though, you know, like Oikawa came here and kind of saved Hinata in that moment, Hinata's done a lot for him here as well, which is really cool that they show that. In volleyball, you can't let the ball hit the floor. but you can't hold the ball either. It's a sport where you must connect with your teammates. What a callback. But this is beach volleyball. There aren't 6 out here, there's only 2. You have to connect. We have to go back to the very basics of volleyball. Relearn from the ground up one more time. This arc is so good. I love this story so much. And just the fact that it's with Hinata, I know I've already said it, but with Hinata and Oikawa, it's just so great, man. And it just feels like whenever I read it, whenever I read this story, whenever I watch the anime, they're always talking about and tackling the messages that I really need to hear in the moments. And I just feel like it's such a story that, like, I'm gonna go back and watch, I'm gonna go back and read so many times, because it's just something that you do need to hear, and you need to remind yourself of so many times with some of these messages. Oh look, and Oikawa's indoor teammates are here watching. Move, you gotta move, let's see some effort, eh? Shut up, let's see you two try this. We're headed to dinner, all right then. First goals, look at them. Oikawa blocking, Hinata defending, I fucking love this. Nice one. Gives him a set that's literally, was it perfect? Hinata got blocked on it. It might have been good, but he just got blocked. Switching sides, I already know how that works. I don't need to read it in beach volleyball. Boy, the high sets sure do seem hard to hit, don't they? Yeah, the wind doesn't play nice. And even you can't make it go away, Oikawa. The higher the set, the more likely the wind will carry the ball off target. That makes it harder to hit. It's a lot lower set, so it's a lot quicker play. You gotta get up and go really fast. But when the bump is awkward and the hitter takes longer to get in the position to attack, the only way to create the time needed is to set it high. If you want to avoid that problem, the hitter just has to get into position faster. It's going to be difficult, but the ideal is not leaving my feet. Sometimes you can't help it, but I get what he's saying. He's saying I need to be faster in defense. I need to predict more, which is a lot about beach volleyball. You go to your knee instead of having to like lie all the way down. Make the first step faster. Now get up quicker. Faster, faster, good bump. If I can get into a solid attacking position faster, that makes it easier on my setter, then the setter can make it easier on me with a better set. Look how quick, both of them, look how quick they just evolve, man, in no matter what type of volleyball it is. I see Shorty Pie as just as disgustingly big a presence on the sand as on the court. Wait, what did he do? A dump? Look at him giggling there at them, and it gives us more options on attack too. Attacking on second is so powerful, but he would have had to, I can't see, you would have had to like knuckle it because you can't open hand dump it in beach. I knew this in my head from the beginning, but wow, it's so, they were right. Beach volleyball is way more direct. What are you talking about? What does he mean? Oikawa, do you have eyes in the back of your head? You can see he did notice that he was, oh no, he didn't look, but it's showing us there that like the blocker and the defender are really laser focused on Hinata. How did you know? Huh? He's just joking. He has to be, right? He doesn't actually have eyes in the back of his head. It's important to watch what the opponent is doing, yeah, but you also have to keep in mind how they see you. We're gonna learn all this stuff from Oikawa and it's gonna be fucking orgasmic. These two are getting better with every play. How is that fair? What's up? Gabriel and Gino are getting beat by a pair of tourists. Oh my God, please let us win. Oh, it's a double spread. Oh my God, it's a double spread. Oikawa's got the dogs out again. Oikawa passes it up. He's doing a slide attack. Challenge time. Where's Oikawa? Where are the blockers? The wind. Don't make it too high. Don't put it too far. He's panicking. Challenge time! Oh wait, Oikawa is saying it and he's challenging him. He's like, look, you have to do a jumping back set and take in all these factors. And they win the point, that's crazy! Look at this, bro, I love that. Look at him, like Kageyama in a sense, but way nicer. Challenging him and bringing him up to that higher level. Look at them, look how excited they are that they pulled it off together. And the crowd's there watching. Like how you surprised me. On the beach, it's just the two of us. So that means a whole lot more chances to touch the ball. It'd be a total waste if we didn't try new stuff. And look, he's loving this, bro. This is so great. Oikawa, you really are the greatest. I know, right? Wait, where'd that come from? Damn it. Wait, they won. A deal's a deal. Drinks, protein shakes will treat you to whatever. Hell yeah. No thanks. I'm a pro volleyball player after all. I'll pass this time. What? A professional? You're a professional? Indoor volleyball. Dog, I'm taking those protein shakes no matter what. So then, how about dinner? Let's eat. You're never not hungry, are you? Oh, look at this. And then they just went and had dinner with those guys. That's so nice. They weren't like bad sports. They were still like, they were good winners, right? They were humble. That was fun. Let's do that again sometime, Shoyo and Oikawa. They think Oikawa's name really is Ken. Yeah, wait. I was like, why did they say Ken there? That's so funny. Now Oikawa's leaving. This has been so great. Well then, take care of yourself, Shorty Pie. No, Shoyo. I called him by his proper name out of respect. You bet I will. Thanks so much for everything. Bro, this is, I didn't know that I needed this, but I absolutely did. No prob. It was a pretty refreshing change of pace for me too, heck. It felt like I'd gotten a chance to play volleyball for the first time again. Anyway, you're going back to Japan in 2 years, right? Yup. Okay, just remember, I'm gonna beat everyone. Be ready. He's like, that includes you too. I love this, bro. Again, great friends, but great rivals. But they really have become even better friends here. Sure. You're included in that, you know. Some fear, you know, you could show that. Oh well, see you later. Later. Giving him the peace sign. Oh, bro, this has been so good. Oh wait, it's a double spread. Shows him leaving and Hinata's like sad, but like filled with happiness. And he's like, Oikawa's relit this fire in him, giving him hope, giving him that new perspective. And he's back in to do the work. Oh, training montage. He's in the gym. Yep, doing the leg press, eating bananas, yes, no cramps. Learning the language, learning the sport. I don't know what he's doing there. Something with his foot. Shash. Oh yeah, he's learned how to say it properly now. Nobody's made any kills yet. I don't know what that means. Oh, it was a double spread this whole time. This is all stuff that happened before. You know, we've seen he's playing with this new guy in the tournament, but this all happened before then. Look at this. I love this like overlay, him going into his approach. But look, it's showing him like almost really taking care of himself a lot of the time now as well, right? Like going to the gym, he never did that in high school. Eating lots of good food, stretching, we saw him meditating obviously before, sleeping properly, all stuff that's so important. Oh wait, I didn't realize he was doing that training with a band on him. That's really good core training. This is so cool, man. I love the training arcs in HAIKYUU. Oh look, and it goes from like that approach even more so over here now and shows him like getting better. He's got his outfit setting properly, covering off the block, playing with all these different people. And is this a... Yeah, they're kind of like double spreads. He's in here and look how well he's like defending and when he's attacking, bro. This is crazy. Oh yeah, they hit around the block and he moved into it. Look at that, the beach volleyball move. They're in there and then jumped across and got the dig up. Holy shit, this is crazy. And then look, he's got his jump and his attack so down now. He scores that point so easily in the crowds. They're cheering. A Japanese ninja. And is that how he got the nickname Ninja Shoyu? He's making a name for himself. This is so cool, bro. He spent all that time training, taking care of himself there. And now look how well polished he is. He's so much better at it. At like the sport as a whole, so many of the skills. Also, as we're watching this Legends, you know, these are longer videos a lot of the time, so make sure you have on your water breaks, right? It doesn't fit in as well as when I'm watching the show for me to tell you to have them, but I want you to be keeping your brain big, juicy, and healthy every single day, so you can always get up out of bed and keep that big sad away. Alright, let's keep it going. Oh wait, this chapter's starting off with Kageyama and Ushijima again. Or is that just the cover, them doing all the signatures? Look at them, bro. Have they ever smiled a day in their life? I know they both have, but look at that, man. They're so serious around all these kids and everything. Oh, back to the beach. Oh, is this, yeah, this is the modern now. This is the tournament. Hinata, they just won a game. 2 sets, 21-16, nice. I wonder what stage they're up to. Is that like the pool or what? All right, now all we need is one more win to qualify for the next, oh, okay, it's still in the like the pre stuff. Hey, I've been curious for a while now. Is that your sponsor? Is it a Japanese company or something? Bouncing ball? Yeah, it's a friend's company. Wow, really? That's awesome. Still, if it's a Japanese company, I guess they can't sign me, huh? This poor man doesn't get no sponsorships, man. He's gonna have to go after the casino soon. They'll give him a big bag. Kenma! College student, stock trader, pro gamer, YouTuber, CEO of Bouncing Ball. What? How does this man have time to do all these things? What the hell? I guess stock trader. If he's a pro gamer and YouTuber, they probably go together. What is Bouncing Ball? Whoa, you're living in your own house now, Kenma? This man's already a fucking decimillionaire, bro. But he's sponsoring Hinata to go over there. That's so nice of him, bro. He's such a good friend. He low-key looks like he's gonna start the rumbling though. Right? Like it's not just me. I kind of dig the long hair though. Meh, it's old and just a rental. It's not all that. God, he's so low-key with it. A personal home theater? It's just my game room. Oh my God, this man is raking it in. Holy crap, and he's got arcade machines! Kenma! Wow, why don't you get a condo in Roppongi Hills or something? You totally could. Dude, why is it that as soon as you make some money, everybody's like, go live in the hills? Kuro said the same thing to me. He clearly likes this place. Hey Kenma, I really super duper appreciate it all, but why do you decide to be my sponsor? Just cause. I mean, why not? I've got the money. I so wish I could say that, but if you ever get boring, I'll drop you. But he's saying that in the sense of like, you can't just like take it for granted and like not try your hardest and keep growing. He's sponsoring you because he's a great friend and he believes in your dreams and he's trying to help you the best way he can. So cool, man. Kenma's such a great friend. Hey, Shoyo, I was thinking, if we win our next game, I want to propose to Nice. Her name is Nice? Nice Rodriguez. Oh my God. Well, we have to win now, bro. We got to get this man to propose. Hinata's gonna lose his mind at that. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean that to pressure you or anything. Honest, I was just doing it to, you know, get myself type up and push myself to try hard and stuff. You're betting your whole life on our play. It's so much pressure for him. Well, yeah. It's kind of my job and all. That's so cool. I pledge to give it my utmost. Hey, come on, don't get all formal on me. Anyway, what say we go have ourselves a little pre-celebration, huh? Throw back some cold ones. Sorry, I can't. I'm gonna take a short break and then do a light workout. I love it, bro. He's so locked in. Man, you always make sure to do it the right way every time, don't ya? Doesn't that ever get tiring? Nope. I make sure to get plenty of rest so it's never tiring. I get 8 hours of sleep every night because he learned the hard way what happens if he doesn't do it the right way. That's not what I meant. I'm asking if it doesn't get, you know, stifling and stuff. I think I get it. To me, playing volleyball is work, but to you, Shoyo, it's more like you're just messing around with a hobby. And I love that, like, you know, like Hinata could easily, like he probably, you know, gets made fun of for doing it like that, right? You know, like, why are you taking it so serious? Just, we could go have some, I'm not saying this guy's doing it, but, you know, like, come have some drinks. But he has learned the hard way what happens if you don't. And for a lot of people, they haven't learned that lesson yet. So maybe they'd give in to that peer pressure, right? Or maybe you're working on something a lot and you have that person who's telling you, it's okay just to take that day off, or let's go have some drinks. You don't need to do it tonight. Don't need to do your thing the right way this time. And you can use this all whenever someone else tells it, so you don't have to learn the hard lesson, right? You have seen what happens for someone else when you don't do it the right way. So still use that as your reason, right? It's okay to do it the boring way, the right way, when you are trying to achieve something great. A hobby? Oh, I don't mean it like you aren't serious about it or anything. I think I see. Like always making sure your nails are perfectly trimmed all the time. Huh? Like what Kageyama did. Being sure to write in your volleyball journal every day, like what Kageyama did. Practice, workouts and training, doing it all like it's just part of everyday life. People who play volleyball, like they eat dinner, it's just something they do. Heck, they probably don't even like it. They don't even feel like it's an effort at all. But if I had to choose food or training, I'd choose the food. That's not something that's supposed to be an either or in the first place. I feel like that's a long way for Hinata, right? Old Hinata would have chosen training, for sure, but now he chooses the food, he chooses the taking care of himself, which is really, really cool. Yep, it's playing volleyball like car nuts polish their favorite set of wheels to a mirror shine. They just do it. Anyway, see you tomorrow, Shoyo. See ya. Oh, and there's the initial coach guy, I've forgotten his name, the one who brought him here. Look, Hinata's at the local, the market, right? The grocery store. I would love, you know, like a big thing for me was all my work and everything I ever did. I had my e-commerce business. It was so that I could work remotely, right? Like I would love, and I would, a part of me, a goal is that I still want to like go live overseas, right? I'd love to go live somewhere like Vietnam, Thailand, or something like that for a little while, where it's cheaper to live and you're still making money in like USD, AUD, online, so you can go and do that, right? And I would still like to do that for a couple of years. And this kind of like, because you know, like, what would I would go and I would work still and chase my dreams on that. But then like, and then you can go to markets, you can eat this great food at cheap prices. I'd be playing like beach volleyball or something. And this does just remind me of that dream that I still haven't done yet because I chose other responsibilities. Just interesting. And the coach is thinking, there's Hinata. For someone who has adapted surprisingly well to both this land and its people, from time to time, I see something in him that brings to mind the frigid winter winds of northern Japan. If you aren't, was it Shiratorizawa, if you aren't careful, it blows straight through you, freezing you to the bone. He knows that it isn't a given for you to be okay, for everything to be alright. But still he trains, he practices, he disciplines himself, working until being okay has become a habit. Such a good message, and that what he learned that in the last arc, because that's not what he was like. Perhaps he's gone through some sort of difficult experience before. Oh, I want some natto. That's right. But then, you know, again, and I always try to train myself to think like this, when those awful things happen, which was, you know, when he got sick, how can this be the best possible thing, right? Like it was awful, but it's now reformed him, and it was something that needed to happen for him to become even stronger and to move more towards becoming that champion. Or are we here at the game? Final day, good luck you two. Wait, what's he? Oh, he's seeing where the wind's going. Perpendicular wind, okay. I'm gonna win this match, Haita gets married, and then I'm going back home to Japan. Oh shit. Oh, look at who they're playing, a 19-year-old who's, oh shit, this is gonna be tough. The younger guy blocking who's 6'3", and a 37-year-old, an older guy who's defending. Fuck, this is gonna be hard. He's gonna be clever as fuck. What is that? Oh, Hinata's housemate came down to watch. That's so nice as well. Bad side, okay, we're on the good side. To start with. Oh shit, am I gonna get to see a full proper game? We are, shit, okay, they serve. Hinata passes it up. I can see like how far he's come now. Figures they'd aim straight at Shoyo first thing. He's the shorter player. They know that oh no, they're doing it because he's not a good setter, okay. Setting isn't his strong point and it's obvious that Hinata is short. They could attack on second, but you know, there's lots of strategies. Make the bad setter set and the shorter hitter hit. It's a valid strategy, but they don't know me, son. At the start, when I couldn't get much height, I figured that my legs weren't strong enough to handle jumping off the sand. And yeah, that was part of the problem, but it wasn't the only one. More power or not, you can't kick off sand like you would a solid floor. There's too much give and it doesn't let you get away with just riding your momentum. You have to take your velocity and send all of it up. It's a critical factor to jumping well, and being on the sand only makes it all the clearer. Oh my goodness, look at my boy fly. And you know what? This is gonna be a crazy thing for me to say, but I see his toes curling there. Pause. The way they've drawn this, right? Obviously his technique is the volleyball technique, but like what he's saying, when you jump in beach volleyball, you gotta really like use everything, right? Like you do the double feet plant, the boom, and then you put like your feet, how do I say it? You know, like you're using your quads, your glutes, everything, but also your feet have to curl like that when they push in because of the sand. You know, like when you walk on sand, right? And your feet just like curl differently. So imagine you're jumping, and the fact that they've drawn that detail in there, your feet are curved when you jump and you push off like that in beach volleyball. And my boy is flying. Look at them there. His housemate watching him. If you jump well, then being in the air is freeing. They served him, thinking he's the shorter hitter, but my boy is flying, and he whips that down the line. The defender wasn't on the line. Fucking idiot. I've been saying it for like 5 seasons now. Oh my God. I haven't even read that first bit yet, but look, he's doing the knuckle thing. Yo, I've been talking about that for so long, and it's finally been drawn. And y'all can actually visualize what I've been saying. Because you can't open hand, you have to knuckle. These are the guys they're versing. Specialty, serving and blocking. All right, how basic, bro. Just because you're tall. And the shorter guy, defense and shots. Of course, bro. Just your stereotypical, like how the beach volleyball players are. There are some shorter players who still hit really well though. So Hinata drops it in there to score the point. Fuck yeah, the traps are just called beach volleyball. Dog, this is bliss. Like, I'm living my best life. The only thing that can make this better is I had GYG, Mexican. Or a pizza, and a pizza. Yep, I want both. Oh shit. Oh my God, wait, we're in the 3rd set? They both won a set, and it's 9-10. And this one only goes to 15, I think. Whoa, good, I made it in time. How's it going? Hinata and Satana winning. Yeah, oh, okay, Lucio, the coach guys turned up. The set, 1 can apiece. Current set is 10-9. They're keeping it close, even though the last set. Shoyo's last hit was a pokey, right? And look at this. They're teaching the people who don't know. Wow, you know a lot. Yes, that's exactly what it's called. In beach volleyball, it's illegal to dink the ball when using your finger pads. So when you want to do something other than spike it, you need to use the knuckles or the tips of your finger. I've never done like the snake, the cobra one. I've always just been really good at like the pokey, being able to control it off my knuckles, but I feel like you don't see the cobra one as much. Ooh, we serve out. Fuck, it's 10-10. We're swapping sides. Oh, we're on the good side. Wait. 5. Yeah, it is only to 15. Wait, I think that means we finish on the bad side. That might be bad. They serve out. Hinata gets a service ace. Look at my boy. Is he doing like a jump float serve as well? What is that? That's sick. 11-10. We're up 12-10. Oh my God. He's gonna propose. Okay, they said it. Oh my God, wait, look at this. Ready? I've spoken about this so many times, and I know I've studied videos. So when you're the defender, right? Because I'm the defender in beach volleyball. You set up, see where Hinata is? I think they're doing a 3 play, right? So you set up, and I do it, I lock eyes with the hitter, because in beach, you go in and you're about to jump, which he's about to do, and you look, and you call it the look because they're looking where everything's set up, and then you jump and you have to switch. You can't, it's so hard to then like look again when you're in the air because you're matching your timing with the speed of the ball. And so you watch them as the defender, they look, and you see now he's looked, he's seen Hinata in the cross, and he's dinked it high line. I guarantee you Hinata is there. He's let him look, they've made the look, and then you move. So you wait, they look, and then they've lost you, and then that's when you go. And it's just like, it's essentially a free ball, or sometimes they'll hit it, but you're then there. And it's one of the biggest parts of beach volleyball. 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna turn. And he's there. I was right, bitches, look at this shit. He really does just pop up in the last place you want him to. It's like he just appears. We win the point again. Oh my God, 13-11. And then you can also do the opposite. You can stand in the line, your blockers here, they jump, and then you switch. So it's also good for defense, but you can also then trick them into like hitting into a block that comes out of nowhere. Keep it up, only 2 more points. It's funny, sometimes it looks like Shoyo knows where the opponent is gonna hit the ball before they even touch it. The defender on the Vikings team is really, really good at this. He's one of the best defenders in the world. Is he psychic? Are all Japanese people psychic? Maybe. As a hitter is making their approach, oh my God, they're gonna explain what I literally just said. They check where the opponent's defense is lined up. This last rally, Hinata made a very deliberate move, making it look like he was firmly planted on the angle, ready to guard that side of the court. And look, you can see in the little text there, Hinata's like, I'm over here, see, I'm on this side of the court. You make it really obvious. That's why I lock eyes with them. That tempted the hitter to pick a line shot. In beach volleyball, when one person goes up to block, that means there's only one person left on ground defense. Plain reflexes and speed aren't enough to cover that much space. And he's thinking to what Oikawa said, but you also have to keep in mind how they see you too. And this is where it becomes a big mind game because so Hinata did that, right? So they now know that he moves. So then they might be, okay, I'm gonna look, and Hinata's gonna think I'm then gonna go line, but instead I'm just gonna hit it into that angle. And now Hinata's moved and there's no one there, right? Like the strategy gets insane. From the hitter's point of view, it was like, wait, he was over there, but now he's suddenly here, he just appears. Not only is Hinata good at those sort of mind games, he's really quick to boot. He's really fast. No wonder everyone calls him a ninja. Yeah, but you know, if we're gonna call Hinata a ninja, then his opponent should be called a sage. Oh no, the old wise man. Is he wearing a thing that says wild card? I've never seen a band that says wild card, but that means he could be really good. This is bad, this is bad. This old man's gonna be so fucking good. I say old man, 37. He's 10 years older than me. I'm almost there, bro. So Hinata hits it and he passes it as this man just passed this over on 1. Has he received this? His hands are tilted. What are they trying to show me? Up more. Has he hit this and he's passed it straight back over to win the point? Fuck! In beach volleyball, the beach volleyball players know hitting it over on 1 is like, it makes people mad. Like it's one of the things and like, it's a strategy, right? You can use it to win, but it's something the Snake team would do, right? In HAIKYUU. It's seen as dirty. It's like a dirty play. And I say you have to use everything, right? You gotta use everything in your arsenal, but it's always something that European players use way more than like Western players. I don't know what it is, but it's like a Brazil, more European, I know Brazil's not European, but it's like those countries use it way, way more for some reason. I knew he was gonna do this, bro. Such a good play. Puts it right in the corner and he tilted his hands to do it. Wait a sec, was that on purpose? Right, he meant to send it back on 1. Yep, the old wise man. We're 1 point up. Oh no, and now we've swapped sides. I knew it. And then we finish over here. Fuck. Who's serving? The tall guy. He floats it into the middle. We get it up okay. Even like, look how the way they've drawn that stance, man. That is such a beach volleyball stance. He's there on his toes, almost doing the split step, ready to like boom and go. We're going up to hit. Fuck, this old wise man. I knew he was gonna be trouble. And see what I said? He was there, split step, ready to boom. We've hit it, and he's dove into it. He's saved it. He's up already. And he's hit it. Oh, he's saying too strong. No, he's hitting it into the wind. It's gonna drop in. Out, out. No, the wind brought it in. Fuck, they're gonna come back here on the side with the wind. Fuck. This old guy just got the experience. And look at, go on, give it everything you've got. Because when you serve into the wind, it's so hard to hit it long. This man's about to hit this so hard and it's gonna drop in. Look at that. The top, it's just floated. Oh my God. Oh my God, we've just lost so many points in a row. All because they've got this good side. It's game point. Holy fuck, they're playing so smart. Whoa, hold on. Hey, Haitor. When we started this last set, it sounded like we got a great break by being able to start on the good side, but let me guess, the other team actually volunteered to have the bad side first. Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute. Don't tell me that he looked back at our first 2 sets, took into account what he knows of our previous games, in figuring that this would be a rally back and forth set calculated backwards. I knew straight away that this is what he'd done. Setting things up so that by the time we reached the crucial final stretch, they'd have the good side. Having the older guy has brought it home for them. He's just way more experienced and smarter. Given that there are only 2 players on a team and that environmental factors are such a huge part of the game, experience and technique have even more weight on the beach than indoor. Yep, that's why you see a lot of older players like play beach volleyball at the higher level. A veteran player is a scary player. There's nothing anyone can do to make the wind obey them. Instead, we have to obey the wind in every way we can. But Hinata can learn so much from this guy. Man, hanging by a thread again. Wait, no, stop. Don't just think about after just yet, focus on the now. Look at him resetting himself after being around Hinata. Holy crap, beach volleyball is intense. Even this far into it, he's learning more. I don't know what you mean, but right now, you're really intense too. And look, it's made him laugh and like chill out, like back at Karasuno. He serves, we get it up. Oh no, we give him a free ball off his serve. Nobody there, oh my God. Oh my God, we're gonna have to pull an Ishinoya. The unstable sand court, the wind that messes with the ball, none of that matters. No matter the hit, no matter what position you're in, you have to stay connected. Look at that, bro. He got there before him. He saw where it was gonna go and he positioned himself and he got it. Look, even the 2 they're versing, you're like, holy shit, that was sick. Oh, but wait, it's gone all the way off to the side. I know I probably shouldn't say this about myself, but I've always been kind of lazy. I've never really gotten super worked up over anything except his girlfriend, but you know, right now, I do kind of want to keep playing with Shoyo for a little longer. See what I said? It's infectious. No matter what, you can't help but be infected by it, bro. Look, he chased that all the way off the court and Hinata's up and he's going. He goes with him. He's not going to let it go to waste. This rally's going to be insane. I think this is the last chapter of this arc as well. My friend gave me the list and I think we stop here before doing the last one next time. Going home. Hey, Haitor, I noticed you set overhand a lot more when we practice. Why don't you do it that much when you play games? He's scared to get called. I'm not really good at it. I mean, yeah, it's easier to hit when you do it overhand. Yeah, it's easier to control where you send it, but easier doesn't mean easy. And if you get nailed with a penalty for doubling, that kind of defeats the whole point. No, I get it. I was really surprised when I found out how strict beach volleyball is on overhand hits. Yeah, still, you want me to set overhand for you? No, either way is fine. I'm very thankful for any ball that's put up for me. I'll hit them all with gratitude, no matter how they're set. Oh, I love that. So he's dove all the way out and dug it all the way back in. Oh no, he's dug it over the net. Okay, so it's gone over. They're going straight into an attack. Is Hinata there? It comes over, he hits it, and Hinata dives and saves it again. Oh my God, bro. He's just a defensive menace now. And look, the other team's so shocked. The old guy's like, oh, that's so cool. Everyone watching that, it's crazy. He's getting up, he's going into his approach. With the way Shoyo can fly, I want to give him the best set that I can. He's going to the overhand set, he's being brave. He sets it up for him. Oh my God, a joust. It's whoever pushes last. Oh wait, it was a bad set. Hinata loses it, I think. It comes back on our side. We lost off this man having the bravery to do the hand set. And it was a bad set. Oh my God, what? At least, you know, I'd rather, like, think back to Yamaguchi, rather we lose doing the courageous thing to get better than being afraid like our whole life, right? Damn, I can't believe we lost and it was so close. Man, when it comes down to it, I always mess up. Hinata right there to stop him saying that. No, when it comes down to it, you always have to have the courage to give it your, literally what I just said, bro. I love that Hinata caught him on that straight away, and like he knows that from Coach Yukai. Picks it up, talks to the other team. You know, Shoyo, playing with you has made me realize I've got to polish my skills and work on myself more. And a lot of, what did I say? We infectious. Hinata just can't help but pull these people, make them realize that there's so much more when you try hard, when you actually give it your absolute best and you try to be the best version of yourself every day. Nice, I promise you I'll work even harder from now on. Then, don't you dare say to me that next time you win a game, you want us to get married. Look at him and Hinata both like, how did she know? Win or lose, whether it was 5 years ago today or even 10 years from now, you're still you and I think you're amazing. Will you marry me? She asked him, yo, she a baddie for real. Saying she loves him no matter what, right? Like loves him for him, no matter how it changes, she supports him. What an absolute baddie. Look at everyone, they're shocked, bro. Even the opposition and everyone. That's so funny. Yes, woo! Hinata's so excited. Everyone clapping and everything. Look, the two guys that they were playing are like, fuck. We're not really the real winners, this man is. Ever since he partnered with you, Haita seemed like he's having so much more fun than before. Thanks, Shoyo. That's like my goal in life, right? Like no matter what happens ever. I love business. I made lots of money and then I lost it all. I've had to do crazy jobs and the ups and downs, no matter what happens, at the end of the day, it's a good day if I made someone else's day better. If I helped inspire someone else to be better, that's the only criteria for me that makes it a good day, ever. And I just love how much they include that in this story. No, I mean, thank you, which is it? I had lots of fun playing with you. Oh, look at that panel, man. He's really come into himself here and he's so happy. And another little time skip, him enjoying stuff with his roommates so much. Their wedding, yo, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. 2018, it's been 2 years. Did you check your bags? Yep. Well, in your 2 years here, did you master the sand and the wind? Nope, not at all. But he's learned so much to take back now. Look at everyone that came to say goodbye. Pedro, thank you for teaching me so much Portuguese. Make sure you eat your vegetables, okay? I will. Look, and now his housemate's crying, having to say goodbye. Good luck, Shoyo. I watch all your games on the net, I promise. Oh. And don't forget to get me Kenma's autograph. What? Why does he want Kenma's autograph? He must be a fan of him as a YouTuber or the pro gamer. And look, no matter where he goes, bro, he just makes such good friends. Thanks so much. And all these people helped him so much, man. He's just grown. So what's Shoyo gonna do once he's back in Japan? He said he was gonna start going to Japanese pro team tryouts. Is he going back with, what's Kageyama's team called? I forgot. He's completely unknown over there. So he told me he has to be the one to go to them, right? They're not gonna scout him. What, the Ninja Shoyo is unknown? How high level are those Japanese teams? Well, he did come straight over here right out of high school. Even if you're fast enough to see him, you still can't catch him. Right, he's a ninja. What team is he gonna try out for first? hang on, I have it here. It's, here it is, this one. The MSBY Black Jackals. I don't think that was the team, right? That's a different team. What's up with him? Who is that? Yeah, that, remember yesterday's fan day and how he stuck his foot in his mouth, like up to the knee? What? Is he still in the dumps over there? No way. No way! The guy looks like he's a walking corpse. Dude, he doesn't even get this bad when he loses. Mia Atsumu, Black Jackals setter. Shoyo Hinata, I'm gonna be setting for you one day. Ugh, again with another wave of pure humiliation. Look at him just stuck in his head. I know, right? And the slip up is only part of it. I think what's really getting him is that you know who got all the loves. Hey, what does he call him? Sum Sum. You doing good today? Me, I'm doing great. Oh my God, I can't believe I have to end there. So what you're telling me that Kageyama and Ushijima are on a team, and Atsumu and Bokuto are on a team, and Hinata's coming here to play with Bokuto and Atsumu. You've gotta be kidding me, bro. This is incredible. Is that it? Fuck. You know what? I'm probably gonna read the rest, and you're just gonna have to wait for the second video. There's no way I can just wait on it. Oh my God, bro. What an arc. I know that that was shorter, and it really had me in the feels there at the start, but it's just like, and I don't feel like we've missed a beat with the time skip, right? Like, it was done so well, and they've just continued on with the straight, like, the characters are a little bit more mature, more grown up, tackling bigger world feelings now, but just still like handled in such a good way. And Hinata being on the other side of the world there, feeling behind, having to start all over again. And we can all relate to that, but then having Oikawa come in, never would I have expected it to be him. And like the things Hinata learned from Oikawa there, being able to pick himself back up, but then Oikawa learning and experiencing some things from him, and then seeing Hinata slowly progress, starting at that bottom rung, but you know, like he has that hard work built into him and getting better and better and seeing those things that he's learned. And I cannot wait to see now, you know, like it be its own ball boy arc kind of thing. Like everything happens for a reason. I've said since the beginning of watching this show that getting to play beach volleyball is one of the best ways to get better at indoor, and the things he's going to be able to bring here now to play indoor again, I feel like is going to be insane. If he's going to be here playing with Atsumu and Bokuto, that's going to be crazy, bro. The things he can learn from them, the different styles, and Atsumu's the only other person we've seen do like the quick attacks, right? That only him and Kageyama could do. So that's gonna be crazy if it does it with him. Fuck, I'm so excited for that. I always feel like I have so many thoughts when I get to the end of these videos, but it's like I need to like lie down and think about it. And it's so hard for me to bring it together in a conclusion. But it's why I always love to then nerd out in the comments with you guys. So please, if you have any extra cool fun facts or I missed anything, let me know down in the comments. I always go through and read every single comment. I love getting to nerd out with you guys because otherwise I have no one else to talk to about getting to read through this story. So thank you, Legends, so much for getting to be here and watch this along with me. And I'll see you all next time for the last HAIKYUU manga day. All right, Legends, have an amazing rest of your day. Peace.